The story of the banner. Zyra's mother, Elyra, told this story with a soft voice, her eyes distant, as if recalling something both precious and haunting. She recounted how Zyra's father, a wandering storyteller, had told the story of the banner and how he had come upon it during a solitary journey through the foothills of the Sword Mountains. He had been lost for days in a thick, endless fog, his path winding through ancient woods where the trees stood like sentinels. The air was heavy, and the forest seemed alive, watching him with every step. One evening, just as the blood-red sun sank beneath the horizon, he stumbled upon an ancient battlefield, long forgotten by time. The place had an eerie stillness, as if the earth itself had locked away its memory of violence. The ground was uneven, covered with moss and overgrown grass, but beneath it, remnants of war were still visible. Rusted swords and shattered shields jutted out from the dirt, the metal corroded and pitted from centuries of exposure. Here and there you could still make out fragments of armor, crumbling and weather-beaten. Among the debris, half buried in the soil, were bones, some human, others perhaps not, aged to a dull yellow by the relentless passage of time. The bones were brittle, like the remains of a forgotten past, scattered and almost blending into the earth. At the heart of this desolate field stood an ancient tree, its gnarled roots twisting through the earth like claws gripping the remnants of a forgotten age. Hanging from one of its low branches was a single banner. Unlike the tattered cloth of the banners that lay on the ground, this one was still intact, though it had clearly weathered countless years. The banner was made of a thick, sturdy fabric that had faded from what might once have been vibrant colors. Its deep red had dulled to a muted burgundy, and the golden threads that lined its edges had frayed and blackened with age. The symbol on the banner, a coiled serpent encircling a sun, was faint but still visible, as if time had not yet erased its meaning, though the fabric itself seemed worn thin in places. The edges were tattered, yet somehow the banner had not torn completely, and it moved gently in the breeze as though it were alive, still clinging to its history. As Zyra's father reached out to touch the banner, a figure emerged from the shadows. An old man, dressed in ragged clothes that seemed to belong to another era, appeared as if he had been waiting there. His face was lined with age, his eyes sharp and knowing. "Take the banner if you will," the old man rasped, "but remember, it does not belong to the dead." Intrigued by the cryptic warning, Zyra's father asked the man where the banner had come from. The old man told a tale about a wandering knight, a warrior with no master who carried that banner across countless battlefields. The knight fought for neither king nor cause, appearing only in the thick of battle, bearing witness to slaughter without choosing sides. Some said he was cursed, doomed to wander eternally until he found something worth fighting for, something that could break the curse. Despite the strange warning, Zyra's father had taken the banner, believing it to be more than just a relic of war. When he turned to ask the old man more, the figure had vanished into the mist, leaving him alone in the eerie, silent clearing. He carried the banner with him, unsure whether the tale was true or just a figment of an imagination. But from that day on he had strange dreams, visions of ancient battles, forgotten warriors, and the banner always present, draped across the battlefield. Before leaving Zyra's mother, he passed the banner to her, saying it was a part of a journey he could not complete.
I walked along in forest deep, where ancient bones in silence sleep. A battlefield long left to time, where rust and shadows intertwined. There on a tree I saw it wave, a banner from a warrior's grave. Faded red and gold's last gleam like something pulled from distant dreams. There on a tree, I saw it wave, a banner from a warrior's grave, faded red and gold's last gleam, like something pulled from distant dreams. Take the banner if you dare, but know the weight it's bound to bear. A tale untold, a curse unspoken, a restless heart forever broken. An old man came from mist and air, with eyes that knew a heavy care. He said, this cloth is not for dead, but for the living lost instead. I took it down, I held it tight, and felt the pull of endless night. Dreams of battles lost and torn, of wandering nights who still mourn. Take the banner if you dare, but know the weight it's bound to bear. A tale untold, a curse unspoken, a restless heart forever broken. Carry it where your path may lead, through shadows dark and winds of need. The banner waits, its story long, a mystery in it